sticks. Job well done there.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Play action with Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. They're going to run it with Neal. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All set now. First and 10. Now run by Neal. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for Nix. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Western on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. The drive begins with Henry. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Jackson trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
John Day Barron on the coverage.
Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Jackson now, third and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here. Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options. But ultimately, sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Here's Wester on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball, and more important.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Finds him on the slant. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
Jackson now on third. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Lamar off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
To number 84. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Jackson's gonna throw again. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's gonna be 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Jackson yet again. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, Henry. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Working quickly here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
This is Henry on second. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5.
19. Ravens 14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Harvey now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. On first down, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in his final quarter. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Jukes away from one. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Broncos.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
they're going to run the option to the short side. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a look for Nix. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.
set. Ready. Ready, set. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. Ready. Ready, set. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. Ready. Ready, set. Almost set. Ready. Ready, set. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. 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 Ready. 180%. Almost set. Almost set. Almost set. Ready. 180%. Almost set. Ready. 180. Almost set. Almost set. Almost set. Almost set. Ready. Light it. Almost set. Almost set. Almost set. Almost set. Almost set. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. 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 Ready. Light aim or hunt. Almost set. 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 Ready. Almost set. Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Oh, my son! Ready! Oh, my son! Ready!
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. He is in charge of one of the hottest teams in football at the moment as they look to extend their winning streak. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. 3rd and short. And here is May. Into space at the 45. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
39 yards. And the Patriots.
May gonna look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Has completed to Douglas. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
2nd down. Nix. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Neal. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on
Nix
the
now
play.
on 1st and 10. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Tuli Tuipulotu in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Intended for number
3rd
11.
and long.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Throwing is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick
The kick
is good. And the Broncos will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
That's good.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Throwing now is May. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's Henderson. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Henderson. Crazy. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New England.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target.
results.
No catch. And now 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that, and take a lead on that field goal.
The Broncos offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry for Neal. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And the Broncos first down.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down, Denver.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Forced out left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He's done his man. It's Harrison. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Neal. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Neal. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To throw is Nix. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Taking off, he'll try, and he's into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. That complete to Henderson. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so he's going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down. On 2nd down, it's May. The throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Long, incomplete. Coverage, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. They're going. It's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Has completed to Douglas. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's May again. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The Broncos offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They had that field goal on the opening drive, a touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. A first down throw for Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
For the Broncos field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a 1-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Cardinals in the NFC West. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Rams wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Packers get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's Sam Darnold. He had a nose for the end zone in this one. Here's one of his 3 rushing touchdowns in the ballgame. The Seahawks win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run by Neal. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
That penalty is declined.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Here comes a return, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Patriots.
May now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. May to throw again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
May to the air once more. Quick throw taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back 1st downs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Pats will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Neal. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They run on the jet sweep. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw is Nix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's clear whenever they were trying to set up, it was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Denver.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Neal going to try to punch his way in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Broncos 20, Patriots 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Quick throw here is complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's made by Pickens. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Patriots offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Off the play fake, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Pass completed to Douglas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it.
16 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throw again is May. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's May again. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots. First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Receiver in motion, headed left. May to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy. 17. It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Back to Neal on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing, Nix. He'll get that complete to Harrison. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout talk things over before third down.
On the play. And it's third down.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Oh, and a crusher there. He's making a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's into traffic, but taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is May. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. The spike comes as we're down to 12 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is May. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 1st down.
Good for the Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10.
May to the air once more. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And this long winning streak showing no sign of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Foxborough.